What is the chemical formula of water? H2O. Water is made of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, written as H2O. What covers most of Earth's surface? Water. About 71% of Earth's surface is covered by water, mostly in oceans. What are the 3 states of water? Solid, liquid, gas. Water exists as ice, solid, liquid water, and steam or vapor, gas. What do we call water that falls from clouds? Precipitation. Precipitation is any form of water that falls from clouds, like rain, snow, or hail. What is the process of water turning into vapor called? Evaporation. Evaporation happens when heat turns liquid water into water vapor that rises into the air. What do we call the process of water vapor turning back into liquid? Condensation. Condensation happens when water vapor cools down and turns back into liquid water droplets. At what temperature does water freeze? (0°C). Water freezes and turns into ice at 0°C, 32°F at normal air pressure. At what temperature does water boil? (100°C). Water boils and turns into steam at 100°C, 212°F at normal air pressure. What is the largest ocean on Earth? Pacific. The Pacific Ocean is the biggest and deepest ocean, covering over 165 million square kilometers. What do we call the continuous movement of water on Earth? Water cycle. The water cycle describes how water moves from oceans to clouds to rain and back again. Which ocean is the smallest on Earth? Arctic. The Arctic Ocean is the smallest and shallowest of all 5 oceans on Earth. What is the main source of fresh water on Earth? Glaciers and ice caps. About 69% of Earth's fresh water is locked in glaciers and polar ice caps. What do we call salty water found in oceans? Saline water. Saline water contains high levels of dissolved salt, making up about 97% of Earth's water. What percentage of Earth's water is fresh? (3%). Only about 3% of all water on Earth is fresh water suitable for drinking and farming. What is the longest river in the world? Nile. The Nile River in Africa is about 6,650 kilometers long, making it the world's longest. What do plants release as water vapor through their leaves? Transpiration. Transpiration is the process where plants release water vapor through tiny pores in their leaves. What do we call underground water stored in rock layers? Groundwater. Groundwater is fresh water stored underground in cracks and spaces in soil and rock layers. What is the process of water soaking into the ground called? Infiltration. Infiltration is when water soaks down through soil and rock into underground water stores. What do we call a large natural lake of stored water used for drinking? Reservoir. A reservoir is a large store of water, often created by building a dam across a river. Which is the deepest lake in the world? Lake Baikal. Lake Baikal in Russia is about 1,642 meters deep, making it the deepest lake on Earth. What do we call the top layer of underground water? Water table. The water table is the upper level of the zone underground where the rock is fully soaked with water. What is the Amazon River famous for? Having the most water flow. The Amazon River carries more water than any other river, releasing about 20% of all river water into the ocean. What do we call tiny water droplets floating in the air near the ground? Fog. Fog forms when tiny water droplets stay suspended close to the ground, reducing visibility. What is the process of turning salt water into fresh water called? Desalination. Desalination removes salt from seawater to produce fresh drinking water, used in dry countries. What do we call a thick mass of slow-moving ice? Glacier. A glacier is a large, slow-moving river of ice formed from compressed snow over many years. What is the biggest threat to fresh water supply today? Pollution. Water pollution from chemicals, waste, and plastic is the biggest threat to clean fresh water supplies. What do we call water that flows over land into rivers after rain? Runoff. Runoff is water that flows over the surface of land into streams and rivers after heavy rain. Which country has the most fresh water in the world? Brazil. Brazil holds the largest share of the world's fresh water, mostly in the Amazon River basin. What is the largest lake in the world by surface area? Caspian Sea. The Caspian Sea is the world's largest lake by surface area, covering about 371,000 square kilometers. What do we call the study of water on Earth? Hydrology. Hydrology is the science that studies water, its movement, distribution, and properties on Earth.